fairness, this isn't so bad. You can leave the wheel on the bike. You don't have to do too much to it. I'll try and get in and show you, but there's a small pin back here they call an R-shaped pin. Once you remove the pin on each caliber, you are able to take the pads out themselves, one at a time, and absolutely don't press the brake lever while you're doing it. You see this small pin? You've got one here, and you've also got on the far side, when we get over to that caliber, you're gonna have another one there. But you gotta remove this pin in order to take the brake pads out. Once you got your clip out, you take a small punch, screwdriver in this case, and you're gently going to be tapping out. Maybe it's going to be more than just a tap. She's stubborn, all right. Couple of years sitting here. And there we go. See here, this is where the pin is just being tapped out. And you can see how she's held in place, a lot of dirt in her, so I'll give that a clean up before it goes back into. Then it's just one caliber at a time. So if you press the brake caliber back and forward, you should be able to release them. So number one. And number two. To be honest, these pads aren't too bad at all. A little bit of grit on them that we could clean down, but the depth of them seems fine. So what we'll do is grab a digital calipers, set the 0, and just check the depth that's left. There's a solid 3.5 mil in that. Just out of curiosity, I want to check a new pack compared to it. Yeah, naturally it looks a bit cleaner because it hasn't been sitting there for a while. I'm hoping this comes out on the camera. Hang on, maybe if I put a little bit of a split in them. What you'll see is, in my right hand is the old one, and in my left hand is the new one. And you can see there's not actually that much worn for 17,000 kilometers. So we'll be staying with the old one. We'll give it a quick scrub up. Brand new chain cleaning brush. Bit of brake cleaner. Please make sure it's brake cleaner and nothing else. New brush, brake cleaner, scrub it down, take all the crap that's off it. So you can get it up looking a bit newer. To install, it's just the opposite of what we did. You will find there's the small hook that has to go in place. So this literally has to hook in at the top, bring it backwards, and it's going to sit in place and then be held by the pin. It's a little hard to show you, but when you got the first one in, the top of the pad hooks in, the bottom of it comes back, and then you just want to sit the pin in just enough to hold it in place while you do the second one. If you don't put that pin in, it's gonna fall. Take your pad, make sure it's facing the right way. Simply just slot it up where it was meant to go. And start knocking the pin over. You might need to give it a small tap along the way. You might find at this stage you need something to pry the pin open just a little bit as it's going in, and that should hold it. Check the rear brake pads, F800 GS. First thing you do is remove the pin on the top right hand side of the caliper. Once the small pin is out, the R pin as they call it, what you got to do is you got to tap this right through, which will allow the pads to fall out. You can see she's coming out the far side. It's as simple as give it a little knock and then remove the pads. It's 1, 2, and last but not least, your pin. Definitely plenty of life left on the pads, but I do see a small crack in one of them, a little bit of damage on the outside. I'll just give it a quick clean and have a look at it again, but I may change them. I'm hoping you can see this. New one on the left, well my left hand, an old one on the right, and we can put them as a comparison. You can see it's definitely half gone, so we will replace these ones. Probably a little bit hard to see this, but you're doing the same process again, we're just doing it backwards. So make sure you've got the pads facing the right way around for the bike. So as she's going into place, you see she just rests as she catches. Once she's through, can't home the pin. It might be handy just to have a small screwdriver just to wedge it open slightly as you're putting it in. Pin, small screwdriver, stay on the reverse. Job done. New brake pads, and this is your pin, and this is the ultimate pin holding them in. Thanks for watching.